One good news here is I actually have the day off, so for the rest of the day, so I can stream more. Let's see, which are the following streams? Alright. And this one. Alright, you know what? I'm not gonna do all that. Why am I getting rewarded for just logging in? Tickets used to draw the raffle. Use 10 of them to draw the raffle once. Go to the raffle screen. $100 million downloads. That's impressive. Alright. What's the raffle? Wait. Raffle tickets obtain login bonuses. Gain awesome rewards. Okay, sure. I'm not supposed to get more of these. Ticket. How do I get more? Okay. Login bonuses. Event rewards. Okay, sure. Let's see what we can get. Items obtained are random for each user. Obtaining all available raffle tickets does not guarantee that you will obtain every item. If you obtain an item with a maximum quantity limit, a ball of the same color appears again. Item. Okay. Got it. Let's see. Spin. Tier 4. 100 gems. Cool. Alright, let's go again. Wait. Tier 5. 10 gems. Cool. Alright, last 10. Another 10 gems. Alright, whatever. We got here. For hire, ultimate move. Issue with logging into the game. Damn. Glad I could log in just fine. Going changes to sales during selection packs. Okay. Updates or maintenance. Change the decks obtained on completing tutorial. The structure deck obtained upon completing tutorial has been changed. It's fine. Increase the number of obtainable structure decks from 1 to 3. The contents of the structure decks has been changed. The following 3 decks: Crimson Power Force, Cyber Kaiser, Zero to Future. Okay. Fusion Cup. Well, the event starts tomorrow, I think. Accessories. Dominus Spark. She raises her hand and unleashes a flash of blue light. The king of all lightning, it annihilates anything it strikes. Cool. It's like a thunderball. Alright. Next. Hey, Spider. Alright, next we got GMX Alos. An icon depicting GMX Chairman Kimbridge in his changed form. Boasting a muscular body to begin with, he became even stronger thanks to GMX Applied Experiment number 55. Because why not? And then we have a penguin. An icon depicting the first of the birds to leap into the dangerous ocean. Regardless of the circumstances, he is a pioneer who deserves respect. Sure, why not? Alright, so here's the 3 structure decks we can get. Also added to the shop. They got rid of the previous Cyber Dragon one for this. So instead of a deck that focuses around Cyber Darks, let's see. It's no focus on Cyber Darks anymore. Does include a lot of the cards that weren't there before. Obviously no Cyber Dragon Infinity because that's ridiculously powerful. And they want people to have a reason to like strive to be like have a better, more powerful deck. Show. No. There is Cyber Dark Warren. So it still uses Cyber Darks. Alright, let's see what the next one is. Zero to Future. The New Hope, it's just the Hope deck, but including... Who is it? What's in here that was in the previous one? Alright, let's see. This is the new one of the new ones. That's a new one. That's a new one. Then the rest of these are in the previous structure deck. I think Utopia Double is too. Alright. I'm not gonna read all this. It's a freaking novel. Alright. Well, these are new. The Crimson Power Force is an older deck, so it's understandable it's not included here. Alright, next we get the secret pack. Thunderous Storm Personified, which just includes Radiant Typhoon cards. Okay. Mass Hero has its own unique pack. And an alternate artwork for polymerization. Love it. Hey, Tormented Salad! Glad you could make it. I am checking out all the new secret packs right now. Good, more hero cards. It's not even more hero cards. It's like they added these in the selection pack, and now they're releasing an entire secret pack for Masked Heroes entirely. Oh, hold on a sec. Alright. And now we're officially back. Yeah, I'll be fine. Hold on. We're okay. Just stepped on the wire that had the microphone. Okay. Looks like it's still plugged in, so now let me go double check. Okay, yep. We're still good. Great. And honestly, pirates might now be... Tried out the new beach battleground season. Okay. And honestly, pirates might now be the most fun they have ever seen. What are they doing now? Alright, while we wait for his response. Alright, so we got new masked hero support specifically. Radiant Typhoon cards have their secret pack. Tenyi have their own unique pack at long last, no longer having to share with Sword Soul. Let's see. New secret pack, Fallen Dragons Starmancery? Why are they fallen dragons though? Whatever. Dragon manifests from a constellation in the sky. Now archetype is then enabled to use materials for summoning. The response is here. See, they added a new gimmick to pirates. There's a bunch of pirate stuff. Scales off how many golden cards you play. Some cards have a lockbox gimmick. Oh, I think I've heard of this. Like, it was in the first Shadowverse game. Or no, there's a similar one in the current one, like the Runecraft with the spell boost mechanic. Basically, every time you play spell, like one of the appropriate cards, every card in your deck either gets more powerful or there's a counter met, or there's like a tick on a counter. And once you meet that counter, you get bonus effects on cards that are otherwise mediocre. Lockbox gives you a random golden card, and the turn count goes down each turn. If you play a card that would give you a lockbox, will instead unlock the box a turn sooner. Not really. You need to remember there's no deck rounds. It's just an auto battle. Oh. Yeah, so it is different. Lockbox is supposed to give pirates consistent access to golden minions. Fair enough. Alright. It's very strong. Scale. What do you mean strong econ? I don't know what econ means. It's very strong economically? Like what? Like, you mean like the cards are cheap? I mean strong economy. Alright. See, next we have the banned card was removed from a secret pack. Good on you. Good job, Konami. That would piss somebody off. You get a card, you think it's a good ultra rare, and then it's banned. That would suck. Lets you spend more gold upgrading your tavern. Alright. You told me about that. You have to upgrading the taverns is the main key to being able to play the next tier of cards. Alright, let's see. First heroes. They added Polymerization, Miracle Ejector, Thunder King, Elemental Hero, Thunder Giant, Voltic Thunder, Heroes Rule 1, 5 Freedoms, Soul Union. You get alternate art Stratos, Poly, and wake up your hero. Sure. Permanently available in the secret pack. That's not bad. Oh yeah. Let's see. Whenever you play a golden minion, you get a card that discovers a minion from next tier higher. You use those higher tier minions to win combat, so it's safer to upgrade. Huh. So it's a ramp gimmick. How do they balance the game so pirates don't just spiral out of control and run over everybody else, though? What's it? What are warriors getting? You said Death Knights are in class. What are they getting? Or is this the thing pirates needed to get in order to be able to stand up to the rest of the classes? Oh, there's no class in Battlegrounds? Huh. Thought there was. When you said pirates, I assumed it was a variation of the rogue class. Transfigured heroes, get rid of all the mass heroes. Literally everything mass hero related. And then gets alternate art of Super Poly. You pick a hero with a unique ability, then there's tribes of minions. So the heroes aren't classes? In a World of Warcraft themed game? Who are the heroes? Like, the heroes would have to be, you know, otherwise NPCs that don't typically fight. Alright, let's see. Another banned card has officially been removed from the card list. And in its place we get Kartorthin, the hidden gem of the seafront. Moonlit Avian Dance, updated to remove Lyra Lusk, Independent Nightingale. Again, removing banned cards. Deceitful Wings of Darkness. Just adding all the Dark Lord support. Yep. Emblazoned Armor. Which, it's just all the support for, what is this? Yeah, the XYZ Union monsters. And no, we got A to Z energy. Okay, so it's all of it. It's all the letter-based Union fusion monsters. Oh, the tribes are pirates, beasts, mechs, demons, murlocs, naga, undead, elementals, and quillbore. What tribes are present will be 6 of those in any match. You should always go for mechs. You can't go wrong with mechs. I didn't see dragons there, so that's why I'm saying mechs. You go for mechs. Maybe demons. Demons are edgy. The heroes are just various notable characters from Warcraft. Or just Hearthstone characters. Oh, and dragons. I forgot those. Okay, dragons. Never mind. Forget mechs. Forget demons. Go for dragons. All the time. Every time. Can't go wrong. Yes, I'm biased. I don't care. What you pick depends on what heroes you get. Are you able to pick the hero, or is the hero like randomized and you have to work with that? What about demonic dragons? I don't know if we want to try that, Spider. If we get demonic dragons, there's going to be an argument to push for like celestial dragons, and those are incredibly pretentious. Get a random selection of heroes at the start of the match. Okay. So you can wind up with several matches where you just don't get to play dragons. That's what a horrible experience. At the very least, you should be allowed to pick what deck you want. Fair point. There's a demon dragon minion. Hey, there you go, Spider. Pick the game. Is the game available on PC and phone, or just PC? It's a very good one. PC and phone. Okay. And everybody here can play it. I forgot my old Blizzard account information. Pretty sure I used a different email address with that thing too. So all my progress from over the years is gone. Not that I really cared about it much anyway, but still it's gone. It's just as well. I had an Overwatch account, but that was tied to my PlayStation Network. It's not Blizzard. Alright, what else we got here? So yeah, again, they removed the Tenyi cards from the pack with all the Sword Soul stuff. And then they added Zephyra. Satellar Knights. Huh. Okay. Even if dragons are in the game, there's a chance you just don't get offered any good dragons. Oh. That's why you need to work with what you get. That sucks. Right. Enchanted Threads of Shade. This is just Shadow's, right? No, well, they're removing Zephyra's. Oh, wait. The fuck? Yeah, okay, so they're removing everything that they're putting in here. So what's left in the Enchanted Threads of Shade? Just the Shadow support? Yep. You're just adding more Shadow support in there. And alternate arts. I like that they're making alternate. Hold on. I like that they're making the alternate art cards more permanently available to get. Some characters like Alexstrasza and Sarah can force it. because Ysera gets offered a dragon 100% of the time. Every refresh, it's her hero power. Straza, once you reach tier 4, you can spend 1 gold, turn to discover a dragon. So it sounds like I'd be wanting to get Ysera more than anything else. Alright. Let's see. The cards include control, Cleaforts, Infernoids. Sure. Okay. It's all the new secret packs to check out. Now the new selection pack is here. At long last. Why is his skin green? Oh wait, now that I think about it, the original Shining Flare Wingman's got green skin too, so that's why. She makes Velox. Okay. Dark Lord Evening Star. Starster and Dominus Spark. That guy looks cool and has a fucking cannon for a head. Nice. What's that Shadal card? El Shadal Meshacher. Man, I don't know how to pronounce that. It just looks like Winda. What does it do? Let's see. Unaffected by opponents' activated spell, trap effects, and monster effects whose original levels or ranks are lower than this card's level. So it's a towers. Once per turn, pay 800 life points, add a Shadal card or avoid spell or trap from deck to hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can special summon 1 Shadal monster from your grave. This would be nice if it had more than 2800 attack. You can run this over. Like, is there a Shadal spell or trap that raises your attack? Nope. Yeah, no, it's not looking like it. Oh wait, no. Here's something. Let's see. All card. Every time Shadal monster is placed in the grave by card effect, Spellstone's counter on this. All monsters lose 100. Well, that's not really all that great. It's kind of mid, yeah. So there's some wacky combo with the void stuff. Since the new pack is out, there should be. It should be listed already. Hold on. All right. Expansion. These aren't the best though. Well, the point of the game is nothing's supposed to be the best, and if it is the best, it's gonna end up on the ban list. Nation. But if you can stuff, can she just be a stepping stone? Hold on. I doubt it. For her to be just a stepping stone, they wouldn't have made her unaffected by, like, spell, traps, and monster effects. She's probably expected to be a boss character. Just obviously combined with the right support. I'm not seeing what that support is. Doesn't matter what they expect. She can search a void spell and float into a monster. That's a combo piece. Well, it doesn't care what in particular you do with it, so sure. Still, using 3 monsters for a combo piece. I guess you could use Shaddoll Fusion. It doesn't say you have to use only 2 monsters to use it. Is there any others? Let's see. There's like several Shaddoll Fusion spells that should be able to help out with this one, right? Fusion summon 1 Shaddoll monster from the extra deck using hand or field. It's just that it's a quick effect. Void Breach. And only powers up Infernoids. She wouldn't be the start of the combo. Fair enough. But yeah, I'm not seeing any of the void spells or Shaddoll spells that would help with this. At all. Yeah, she's just gonna get run over and dead. Oh wait. Target a Shaddoll monster. Listen to Shaddoll monster. You target one gains 1,000 attack and defense. But it's changed to face down defense during the end phase. Oh, who cares? You just flip it back face up. None of her effects say none of her effects say that she needs to be fusion summoned for their effects to stay off. So, once she's initially hit the field, that's it. Alright. See there. Shaddoll Schism. Nope. Alright. So aside from turning her into a 3,800 attack monster, you can just run her over. Kind of nice. Can use her to search Schism, I guess. Yeah, she has a use. It's just, you know, you probably do better than window lock, than behind the towers. You can still just run it over. Alright, we got a bundle, but I think I already got this. We are releasing a special bundle that includes 10 Fallen Dragon packs. Okay. Didn't they already release this? Yeah, I got that. I think I have the Ketsu Dracotail coin. I don't think I have that. Winda is difficult enough to deal with. Yeah, with Winda. Hard, but not impossible. But I see what you're saying. See an icon depicting a magician who calls upon the stars to summon dragons. She uses the power of dragons to take on a new form. Characters depicting the combined strength of mighty dragons for those who find themselves guided by the stars. I mean, I'm not particularly that big into astrology. Alright. We still have a lot of stuff to look at. Okay, this is just the advertisement of gems. This is the advertisement for the raffle. The extra gems for it as well. What do we have here? Selection. Okay. Because you only get one special summon to do it, and that's if they didn't chain the trap. If you will spend your summon. True. So the idea would be you would have, if you wanted to use one special summon, it'd probably have to be a kaiju. Or a lava golem. Right, so we got another bundle. This one ends in October 5th. I got time. I'm gonna put, this is put off for the longest. Who cares? Elemental Hero Neos. Actually not bad. Like, at all. Alright. A hero who came from Neospace. His mysterious power holds endless possibilities and is said to bring about miracles. It'd be cool if there was like a different form Neos would take based on what summoning mechanic you use. Like if you like just normal or special summon, it's just Neos. But as soon as you special summon, like if you tribute summon, turns into, well, I don't know what summon for a tribute summon, but you get what I'm saying. I would be goddamn with this job on my field. Goddamn. Let's see, favorite hero, Flame Wingman. An icon depicting favorite hero, a timeless hero. On the greatest stage, the excitement never ends. Sure, buddy. Protectors depicting favorite hero, unleashing its signature move for those who enjoy dueling more than anyone. Oh, fuck off. No, you don't. Meat face. Sandwich day. It's. This is what you're dealing with. You know what? No, there are mates that are basically just food, so this works. This actually can work because of that. Like, what? They got Hungry Burger as a mate, right? This works. Inspired by bread sold at a certain school store. Filling inside is random, and it seems the golden egg is the winning pool. Sure. Coin depicting after the emblem of noble justice. Signal sparkles in search of salvation. It's a reference to the show. Yeah, I remember. It's just, but it was a lousy one. Okay. legendary favorite hero. For every hero, there is a stage worthy of their might. Right. And there's a collector's file. File for noble heroes of justice who excel at fusion summoning. It is said that when one gathers an elemental hero, the door to unknown power will shine. It doesn't mean it's the best, the ultimate power, so. That stage is the trash bin. God damn. Alright. Then we're met with, again, it lasts till October 5th, so I got time. I'm gonna procrastinate on these. The Dark Lord bundle. Dark Lord Evening Star. An icon depicting a man who claimed the strength of other Dark Lords to slay God. He seeks power by any means necessary to achieve his goal. Ugh. Forbidden Crown. An icon frame evoking forbidden treasure. The price of profane power is the wrath of the divine. Forbidden Crown. Field parts modeled on forbidden treasure. Replica or not, it would be wise to handle it with care. Then the wallpaper. The man accepted forbidden crown for one purpose alone, to slay God. And so the black wings unfurled, soaring through the twilight to rend the heavens for a third time. So he's already tried and failed twice. I admire the dedication. So people have been doing breakdowns of the trailer for Fire Emblem. Dietrich doing his best murder face. And we know he has a sister that's good at baking. What? That's such a random tidbit of information. Who's Dietrich anyway? Is it the villain of the campaign or what? Collector file for angels who fell from paradise. It is said that when one gathers Dark Lord, the forbidden door. They all say this crap. When you gather the X, something will, you get something. Okay, sure, whatever, buddy. What else is new? Give me a new description. I might actually care. We have Shadal's getting their own bundle. They said he likes baking, and Dietrich is either a descendant or ancestor of hers. Okay. Again, is Dietrich a villain of the story, or is he just like, he's just there? Okay. Lev Shadal Fusion. That looks pretty cool. An icon depicting El Shadal Apkalon holding up a stolen staff. Drawing out the staff's maximum power, she evolves to the next level. Okay. He's one of the 4 main characters. Oh, so there's 4. Alright, no. I've seen this already. In the first Fire Emblem game, it was Eliwood, Lindis, Hector. In Sacred Stones, it was the 2 twins. You would either play the brother or the sister. Then there's a gap in for my memory in games. Then there was Fire Emblem Radiant something. It's the game where Ike was the main character, and then the continuation of that game turned Sove, the one. It was supposed to just be a thief, and he turned into the main character. We had several games where there was just one main character for a while. Technically, if you go for yeah, Awakening, the main character would be like Chrom, and you know, the main character, the Avatar character, which was Robin. Oh. We also know how he gets to Dagda now. He shipwrecks there, then finds out that it's a tournament and he's all about it. Is that normal to his character, or did they have to do a character assassination to make him oddly into fighting all of a sudden? I've seen people do that, where they take a character that's normally a pacifist and then suddenly, for some unexplained reason, they're excited to join a tournament because the plot demanded it. Protectors depicting a giant Shaddoll from which countless strings stretch out for those who have fallen into the shadows. Damn, edgy. Dietrich has a strong bloodlust. Okay. Was sailing looking for someone to fight. Oh, so what? Like, you mean like we're okay? Let me gather my thoughts. That basically means Dietrich is from a land or a country that's currently in peace times, and he is very desperate to have was already like fixated on having a place for war. Shaddoll Fusion as the mate base. A stand inspired by Shaddoll Fusion. The possessed lose their mind, becoming empty bodies. Oof. It's not exactly evil, just wants to fight people who are going to challenge him. It's not even that. So he just wants to pick fights. How old is this guy? Just seems very bored. This sounds like Lubu from the Three Kingdoms lore. El Shaddoll Winda. Caught up in the events surrounding the revival of Sophia, goddess of rebirth, Winda, priestess of gusto, absorbed divine waves. She has been intentionally brought back to life by Tierra, source of destruction. Oof. What a tragedy. He's from Thoughtland, the setting for Three Houses. Well, they even before they were going to war, there was like military exercises and such. So, yeah, okay. Alright, collector's file of those who lost their lives in the earlier Great War. It is said that when one gathers of course, door which had fallen into shadows will shine. Of course it does. Because what else would all these collector files do? Three bargain gem bundles. Okay. So, Molcharmy. What is this? 30% chance of UR. Desire for change gem pack bundle? How does this work? Oh, they're like really selling the storefront. That's what this is. Okay. Let's go into the store. Alright, so we got these 3,000 gems. 1,800 and 1,600. Oh, wow. First heroes. Alright, we get a free pack, so let's go for that. We get several free packs, actually. What's going on? Anna is also confirmed playable from day one. She was the one riding the elephant. Isn't Anna the redheaded girl that's in every Fire Emblem game? Or like her or one of her sisters? Or like, let's see, some of them portrayed her as like some interdimensional traveling being, which, to be honest, she kind of is. It's like, through time, space, and bloodline, Anna is in all the freaking Fire Emblem games. The only thing that's questionable is whether or not she's aware of her existence in the other Fire Emblem games or not. Alright, well anyway, let's get all these packs and see if I quote unquote earn something. Do I deserve something for this? Apparently I did. All I did was open a pack. I got ultra rare. Why not? Apparently I already have a copy of this Fire King. Which, you know, I'm not mad at. We can get some. Nordic Relics Svalin. Gate the effects of all face-up parts your opponent currently controls. Oof. Okay. Tribute one Nordic monster. Target an Acer monster in the grave. Tribute, special summon it. Sure. It sounds pretty powerful. Alright. Next we get the Tinny cards. Again, I did nothing to earn this. And yet I'm getting another ultra rare. Alright, and this one's actually tied to the pack. We get... This would be, what, my second or third copy of Muladhara. Sure. Why not? Alright. Well, you know, we just get 2 ultra rare packs. There's no chance that all of these are gonna be an ultra rare now, so let's get these over with. Familiar possessed Lena, mass change, sure. That's fine. Thunderous Storm personified. See what we get here. Oh wow. Unbelievable. Oh wow! 3 ultra rares. That is wild. Okay, so Crimson. Wait. How good is this even any good? Number 12? I don't think I see people running this ninja, so meh. Emblem of Oath is good. I'm pretty sure I have 3 of these, but I might not. I might have been cheap and tried to make a deck with Centurion with just 2. Alright. More Divinity, and then we got Sheena, Twin Tempest of Celestial Thunder. Because why not? Well, what does this do exactly? Well, it's a dragon, so it's pretty good. Let's see. First time this card would be destroyed by battle. It is not. Okay. When your opponent activates a card or an effect while you control a wind monster, special summon this from the hand. Okay, sure. Following effect. It's activated. If it's in response to a monster, return all face-up monsters on the field to the hand except for her. Or no, them. Ironically, it's like, so yeah, they just share the same existence. So whenever you refer to Sheena, you're referring to both of them. Weird. Alright, if you use this in response to a spell or trap, return all spells and traps on the field to the hand. That sucks. No one cares about that. Because more than half the time, bouncing a spell or trap back to the hand wouldn't remove the effect from being activated. Okay, I got 3 ultra rares from that pack, so that's wild. Okay, let's see here. Alternate art for Super Poly. Hey, it gets a little special animation and everything. Cool. Transfigured heroes. Let's see what I get. Get something good, apparently. Alright, what do we got? Evil Hero Toxic Bubble. I already got 3 of this, but you know, I can always use the SR. Alright, and last we get the first heroes. Borderless. Because why not? Alright. See what we get. Last free pack. Then it's back to earning what I get. Okay, I got nothing from this. Heroes don't particularly like me. Couldn't know why. I'm a real stand-up guy. Maybe. see here. Got It's Yummy versus Sprites. Honestly, I'm not sure who has the advantage here. The way both decks play is kind of similar. The new Beast gimmick is funny too. Oh, you're talking about Battleground. That. Herald of the Archive needs that. Tasty lobster? Okay. It's not what I expected from them, but okay. So beasts go for a food gimmick. It's a 1/1 Death Rattle that gives 2 of your beast stats. That improves your future lobsters. Hyena that summons a tasty lobster with an attack. Yeah. Oh, well, looks like the Yummy Duelist made better use of the Sprite card than the Sprite Duelist. Go figure. I do not see Duelist A losing this. If he does, that in itself is impressive. Nimble Beaver. Damn, the Ash Blossom at the end. Wait, doesn't this kill? Summon, but lose the original attack of whatever he summons. Yeah, this is gonna kill him. He's at 800 life. 1200. Sprite 1300. Yeah, no, all of the Sprite options kill him. This is it. Game over. It's like Duelist Beast just giving up. What a shame. At the very least, if you know you're gonna lose, like just don't do that. Alright, we got use spells, fusion, pendulum, blink, normal summon, special summon. Try your luck at the raffle 9 times. Pack ticket. Sure. Double check something. So go to the raffle page. No, not this one. This campaign here. Here we go. So, unless there's some other way I know. There's only 30 more from this. So there's gotta be a way to get raffle tickets aside from this. Which I don't really know what that way is. See, my lobster's up to 144. And they all have Death Rattle. Why not? Sure. Okay. Yeah, volume bonus. Vents. Okay. So there's a login bonus I can use to get these. It's gonna have to not be that. Okay. I'm also playing Enzoff, who starts with a 2/2 fish that copies any death rattle of any minion dies till the end of combat. So all the lobsters are stacking into the fish. Oh, that's nuts. Okay. For all that's said and done, the pack I originally was going for that had the Enneacraft stuff is gone. We now have... we still have Star for Destruction. But I'm still not really all that big on making a deck involving, you know, X-Sabers, Trains, Fairy Tail, or the Starving Venom, the new Starving Venom cards. So it's pretty safe for me to just say I would skip this pack entirely. It's not even a bad pack. It's not even bad cards. It's just not for me. Then I have a bird that plays I left my death rattle whenever I rally a minion. Final opponent quit. Do you vibe up? Alright. I could get this. I could go for this. I wouldn't be against trying to aim for the new the Rescue Ace cards, the new Call of the Haunted support. Like, at all. This is all good stuff. That said, let's see what's in here. Desire for Change. Dark Lord... oh, wait, you know what? We're just gonna hit newly added cards highlighted, so I don't have to worry about getting like thrown around. So I already saw the top cards here. My favorite hero, Slain Wingman, was already here. Don't think I actually dropped a loss all game. The largest minion on my board was 238, 239. Can't be that bad. Considering the numbers you were meeting before, I can understand why you would say that. Alright, what does this do? When an attack is involved, it's declared involving this card and monster with 2200 or more attack. This gains 1000 attack. Then you can special summon one level 4 or lower monster from your hand in defense. So it has the skyscraper built into it, but you can use it in addition to it. So this could basically be 4100. Pretty good. I'm not sure how much use you can get out of the level 4 summon, but it's any monster. It's not just an elemental hero. Plus, this fusion is also generic. 2 monsters with the same type but different attribute. You can super poly the opponent's stuff away for this. Alright, if a monster was destroyed by battle this turn, you can fusion summon 1 fusion monster from your extra deck. Using monsters from your hand or field. And it just says a monster destroyed by battle. It doesn't say how. Or, like, it doesn't say who's destroying. Alright. Let's see. Then we see the first of the GMX cards. GMX Researcher Salande. Just chilling with a dinosaur. Reading books. Why not? What else? Spicy chicken. You gonna eat that? You see a fucking dinosaur? You point at it, it's like, hey, you gonna eat that? Like, he's clearly being treated like a pet. God damn, dude.
Can eat it after it's no longer useful as a pet.
That's fucked up. If your pet passes away, don't eat it. Fuck. People keep chickens as pets. People keep chickens as pets, but those people don't actually usually wind up eating the chickens either.
No, they just eat the chicken's babies.
Oh yeah, they'll eat the eggs. You're the one who went this here. My head. You said spicy chicken. Don't give me that. Alright, we got the Prince of Endymion. Oh! Hey, congratulations. Endymion's got a kid. It's bound to happen. Alright, does he do anything worthwhile? He's a spellcaster, so there's that.
Okay.
This he's red and this is a dinosaur that constitutes a spicy chicken. Sure. Hold on. Alright. Fine, we'll see what this does. If normal summon, special summon a non-warrior GMX monster or a level 3 or lower dinosaur from the deck. It had to be level 3. If it was level 4, there would be too many options. But okay. If this card is special summoned by a monster effect, add a GMX spell or trap from deck to hand. Sure. If a dinosaur fusion monster is on the field, you shuffle this card from the field into the deck, and if you do, negate the effects of one face-up card on the field to the end of the turn. If this was a quick effect, it'd be great, but even without it being a quick effect, it's not bad. You can still like force an opponent's negate or something. Alright, Endymion, what's your brat do? First time this card would be destroyed by battle each turn. It is not destroyed, so it can suffer. Good job. Way to go. Let's see, you only use each of the following effects once per turn. If this card is in your hand, reveal one other spellcaster monster in your hand. You lose life points equal to the revealed monster's level times 300, and if you do, special summon this card. Okay, so like, if I have Magician Souls, then I'm just losing 300 life points. Okay, sure. Why am I going out of my way to special summon this? Alright, if this card is special summoned, you can add one spell that mentions Regulus, Prince of Endymion, from deck to hand. Okay, we're gonna just go right to that. Related cards. It says add a spell, so we're gonna ignore all the monsters. It has to mention Regulus. Nope. Why is this here? Fairies. Why is Fairy Tale Ball mentioned here? Alright, here we go. Empire of Endymion. Cool. To continue a spell instead of a field spell, so you can still run the magical citadel. When this card is activated, add the Regulus, the Prince of Endymion, or one monster that mentions it, so there's others. Okay. From deck to hand. Then, if your opponent controls a monster, you can special summon one spellcaster from your hand, regardless. Okay. If a card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, destroy one Regulus, the Prince of Endymion, in your hand or field instead. Okay. It's actually not bad. Is there any other card that mentions Regulus? Nope. Oh, here we go. Why is the Fairy Tale thing mentioned here? I don't understand why Regulus is listing as related to these cards. If he had 1850 attack, I could understand it, but nope. Alright, Arrow of Regulus. What's the sword for if you're constantly using the bow and arrow? Alright, whatever. If you control Regulus, the Prince of Endymion, activate one of these effects. Destroy one monster your opponent controls that battled this turn. When a normal or quick play spell card is activated, negate that effect. So either destroy a card. Oh no, destroy a monster that battled with it. Or negate a normal or quick play spell. That's not the worst. Okay. It's not bad. Okay, sure. The fact that it can do something with the spell entrap or the spell negate is probably the better part of this. But in case you're running into somebody who's not running a whole lot of spell cards, the monster destruction effect is still decent enough. Once during the main phase, banish this from the grave, target one Regulus, Prince of Endymion, or a monster that mentions it in your grave, special summon it. Sure. And then again, we look at related cards. Hey, there we go, it's more compact. Alright, so this... Why is this listed here? Okay. Send a spellcaster. Sure. Okay, we got Vere, the Maid of Endymion. Isn't Vere... Yeah, no, this is the leader of the Witchcrafters. What's she doing? Okay, sure, whatever. Gains 2300 attack. While you have... So, she's lazy. If you have Endymion on the field, she'll try. She becomes a 2800 attack monster. Okay. During the main phase, if a spell card effect is activated, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is special summoned, you can add one Witchcrafter spell or trap or one magical dimension. Oh. Probably focus on the magical dimension part. Okay, let's see that. Magical dimension. She uses this. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright, so the archetype ties in old cards along with the new. Let's see. What is related to Magical Dimension? Dimension Conjurer. Awesome. Alright. This is no more special summon. Add a magical dimension from your hand, from your deck or graveyard to your hand. If this card is sent from the monster zone to the grave, if you use it for magical dimension, you can draw cards equal to the number of spellcaster monsters you control. Then place cards from your hand to the top of the deck. Okay, so it doesn't actually add. It doesn't add to your hand. It just lets you swap cards out. That's not the worst. It's just meh. Free reload. All right. Well, let's see here. What else is related to you? Ginny, the Maid of Endymion. This is another witchcrafter. What the hell? Okay. See if you control a spellcaster monster and this card is in your hand. Special summon this. Okay. During main phase, target one spellcaster monster you control, banish it, and if you do, special summon one witchcrafter monster from your deck, except for herself. Okay. So, this is more... You probably build more around witchcrafters with Regulus, the Prince of Endymion, than you would the other Endymion cards. So far. Forbidden Crown, I've looked over at this. It can be used offensively or defensively. Just depends on your mood. Void Unleashing. Reveal a Shaddoll card in your hand. Add 2 Shaddoll. Oh wow. Okay. Add 2 Shaddoll cards from your deck to your hand. Each with a monster type, monster, spell, or trap. From the revealed card. And from each other. Then discard a card. Okay. So if I reveal a trap, I have to add a monster or spell, and so on and so forth. Okay. Let's see, you can banish this from the grave, add an Infernoid monster from deck to hand. So it's trying to combine Infernoids and Shaddolls. It's not the worst, but okay. Solemn Accusation. It can either negate a spell or trap. That's it. Like the part where it says you can't activate any more copies is very redundant because there's too many spells that say can only be activated once per turn. And it's like, okay. But if you pay 3,000 life points, you negate and banish that one spell or trap and all copies of it. This is the way to go. And plus, if you have other traps, you can activate this right away. This is good. Then we have Rahamu, Envoy of the Sacred Tome. It's Pit. It's Pit from Nintendo, right? I'm not the only one who sees this, right? It's the little Nintendo angel. Like, looking to get into a lawsuit? Okay, no, I guess you can't really get sued for having an angel / demon. This looks like somebody's edgy teenager's first D&D character, but made chibi form. I have my half angel, half demon character that that has all the power and super cool and has ultimate magic. It's like, okay, buddy. And then the DM said, this is your character. Got it. Alright, let's see here. 2 effect monsters, easy enough. Once while Link summoned, space upon the field. Normal summon 1 level 5 or higher monster without tributing. Sure, why not? During the main phase, quick effect. Immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 level 5 or higher dark monster. I'm not sure who they want this to work with, but so far so good. Let's see. During your main phase, or during your end phase, I should say, you can reveal any number of monsters in your hand, place them on the bottom of the deck, then draw cards equal to the number placed. Sure. So, I don't know. Rahamu sounds like it'd be like used for Exodia, just because you can shuffle cards back into your hand and redraw. Alright, well, let's see what else we got here. Officiator of Doom Samuel. Wow. What the fuck is this? How'd this get past the censors? Shit looks fucking psychotic. Like, this is the censored version. Ugh. This is horrifying. Alright, well. We get this, but you know, you can't have a girl with 5. The fuck, Konami? Get your mind right. Alright, it's another level 6 zombie, or rank 6 zombie, so you can use it with the Call of the Haunted stuff. During main phase, detach a material. Target 1 zombie monster in your grave, special summon it. Then you can negate the effects of 1 monster the opponent controls with attack less than or equal to that monster. Okay. If this card is sent to the grave, you can target 1 monster in either grave and shuffle it into the deck. Okay. And we have more GMX cards. Alos. It's the lizard! Alright, moving on. Oh wait, hold on. His eyes looking like it's sticking out of his head. Alright. See, GMX plus a dinosaur. Each time your opponent normal or special summons a dinosaur, gain 200 life. Okay. Target 1 GMX monster or dinosaur monster in your grave, or banishment, special summon it. That's fine. There's no limit on level either, so it's fine. The only thing, again, whenever a monster effect isn't a quick effect, that's the main concern. But still, it's fine. Oh, hi Rylan. How are you holding up today? Alright, this card cannot attack the turn this effect is activated. That sucks. Okay. Start a damage step. If this card battles an opponent's monster, destroy it. Sure. Dark Lord's cheap. Yes. Congratulations. Alright, let's see. The next we have is Fata Dragna. Alright, what is this? 2 monsters with the same type and attribute, but different levels. That can happen. Now you can make it. I just spent all my I spent like a majority of my SRs and URs already. I'm tapped. At least until I can grind out some more craft points. Did you get any Dark Lord? I haven't opened any packs yet, but you know, let me go I'll go check after I'm done checking out this pack. Right, your opponent cannot target fusion monsters you control with card effects. Oh, fuck you. Only saving grace is its stats are low. Okay. If this card is sent to the graveyard as material for a fusion summon, you can special summon one fusion monster from your extra deck. In defense, but negates effects, also return it to the extra deck during the end phase. Why am I doing this? Also, for the rest of the turn, you're locked into fusion summons. That part doesn't matter. The first part is like, why am I... Okay, maybe if I use this in Branded, I could probably get some use out of this. The protection effect alone is really good, though. Alright, let's see. As far as what I have, I don't think I have a lot of the Dark Lord stuff. Yeah. I don't got it. I have none of the SRs. Cheap as it may be, I don't think anybody's going to run Dark Lord Marie, considering it was originally Marie the Fallen one. Just saw a replay Dark Lord 1 against Cool Tune, the branded players. Nice! That's good to hear. Wait. Lev Shadol is the SR, really? Apparently. Hold on. If we go over here. There it is. Lev Shadol Fusion. There she is. That is honestly cool looking artwork. It looks badass. But yeah, this is an SR. When this card is activated, send a fusion from your extra deck to the grave. You contribute one fusion monster. Special summon a Shadol fusion monster with a different attribute from your extra deck, but its attack becomes 0. Let's see. Use this once per turn. So you cannot special summon except Shadol monsters. Yeah. And that's honestly a blessing. It's the SR. Yeah, if they made every card as like URs, people just don't play the deck. Alright, next up we got GMX Comprex. It's a dinosaur. Look at those flappy wings. It looks so weird. Alright, what does this do? Hey, it looks like it's about to like shoot radiation out of its mouth, but aside from that, I think the flappy bird wings is just hilarious. Wish you got an animation. Yeah, so for the fact that he's really powerful. 3700 attack. One of the strongest dinosaur fusions I've seen. If not the strongest. Alright. 1 GMX, 2 or more dinosaurs. Gains effects based on a number of dinosaurs used as material. If you use 3, cannot target this with card effects. That's okay. If you use 4, it can make 3 attacks during each battle phase. And it doesn't say monsters, so you can just go for game. If you get 5, Each time the opponent no more special summons the monster, they lose 800 life points. Just as an added middle finger. And once per turn, if you excavate cards by a GMX card effect, you can destroy all other monsters on the field. Great. Just great. It's got a board wipe, it's got multi-attack, it's got built-in protection, and it's got a burn tax on it. God damn. It's like, what effects should we give it? Yes. All of them. Alright, let's see. We got Evolved Deneen. That's neat. By the way, Fairy Tail got their card they wanted for the longest and was begging. Fairy Tail. What'd they get? Alright, let's see. What does this do? Is this card special summon? Add a GMX card from deck to hand. Sure, that's good. Excavate cards by a GMX effect. Activate the following effect based on where this card is at activation. If this is on the field, you gain 1500 life. If it's in the grave, you special summon this. Gyna. Gina. Maybe Gina. I'm not sure what the pronunciation is. If it's a new card though, what's the rarity? She's in the legacy pack. Oh, hold on. Let's go. At that point, I might as well just go over here and just look at the card. It doesn't matter where I look. Gina. You didn't spell it right. First penguin. Yes, we did. There he is. He's an ultra rare for some reason. God damn it. That sucks. Control. So special summon this. Is summoned this way, treat it as a tuner. Discard one card. Go water synchro, which will be the penguin. Add a water monster from deck to hand with the same type, but one level lower. Yep. Then you can change this card to face down defense. Also, you cannot special summon except water monster. That's fine. And it says you can, you don't have to. And Genia. Okay. Well, it's obviously not this. Genia of the Ring. What? This is a fair... Oh, 1850 attack. Okay, yeah. I was gonna say, is this a Fairy Tail card? It's like the 1850 attack is what ties it together. Alright, if this card is in your hand, target one face-up monster on the field, special summon this card. Also, the target becomes a spellcaster, because why wouldn't it? The next time that target would be destroyed by a card effect. This turn, it is not. Sure. Also, you cannot special summon from the extra deck except spellcasters. Who cares when you build a deck around that? If this card is tributed or banished to activate a spellcaster monster's effect, you can add this to... Oh, wow, no wonder! Fairy Tail Snow'd have a field day with this. Alright. And we got Convex Knight for Earth Machines. I'll just type in Convex. That should be enough. Right? Yup. Convex Knight. Serious? Alright. Let's see. Level 4. If a machine If a machine monster is on the field, we've got Longing for the Blue Sky. What's Longing for the Blue Skies used for? Huh. If a machine monster on the field is on the field and this card's in hand, special summon this card, then you can make this card's level become the level or rank of one machine monster on the field. That's really good. So this is for trains. You need to have the monster on the field first, so if you draw this, you're breaking. But during main phase, you can send one Earth machine monster from your deck to the grave. Then, until the end of this turn, this card gains attack equal to the level of the monster sent by 100. Okay, so it can go up to like 2800. To negate, it's nice and bad. Alright. If I type in Longing, shouldn't that be enough? Longing. Yep, Dirk. Longing for the Blue Skies. It's a reptile. It looks like this, and it's a reptile. This Monster Hunter looking Elder Dragon is a reptile. Alright, you know what? Sure. It doesn't have wings, I guess. Like, that's a fucking stretch. This is it. Alright. How do you obtain this? Looks like a dragon to me. Legacy pack. Oh, wow. Hi, dragon. The stats are really good. 3000 attack, 2700 defense. What are we working with? If a monster is special summoned from the deck or extra deck by your opponent's activated monster effect, while this card's in your grave, you can special summon this. Okay, so they could just not summon and not trigger this. When a monster effect is activated that includes an effect that special summons a monster, banish one card from your hand or field, negate that effect, and if you do, destroy that monster. Alright, during the end phase, if this card is currently banished and was banished this turn, you can return one of your other banished monsters to the grave. It's good, but how do I summon it? Like, there's no guarantee that people are going to be dumb enough to trigger its inherent summon. A new Endymion for Fairy Tail too. How is it for Fairy Tail? You're talking about this guy, right? How is he for Fairy Tales? Like, if he had 1850 attack, I could have agreed with that, but like, I'm not seeing it. Well, they run it for some reason. What? Why? Okay, hold on. Go to related cards. I get the Magistus cards, the Endymion stuff. They run there. Oh yeah, they run there because this stuff is inherently tied together with Witchcrafters. Ver, made of Endymion, works with Regulus, the Prince of Endymion, and is always treated as a Witchcrafter card, and can search out the Witchcrafter spell and traps. So yeah, I get that. That part I don't question. I understand that. I'm trying to figure out why Fairy Tail cards are trying to make use of this. So Witchcraft support. Yup. Like the Maids of Endymion are both treated as Witchcrafter cards, and this one special summons a Witchcrafter monster from the deck. So yeah, it's just Witchcrafter support. It's not all Witchcrafter. Everything involving the Prince Regulus is inherent. So far, has been Witchcrafter support. Witchcrafter, but slowly coming. Okay. Not sure how this is okay, yeah. This is related by it saying it's an Endymion card. That barely counts. Other witchcraft big cards be coming next month. Alright, well, let's see. Why are you listed? Equip the monster gains 1,000 attack once per turn. Fusion summon 1 spellcaster fusion. Using monsters from hand, field, and/or Prince of Fairies your opponent controls. That's all well and good. And okay, if this card is sent to the grave, equip this card to 1 fairy tale monster on the field. Then immediately after this effect resolves, normal summon 1 spellcaster with 1850 attack. I still don't get how this is related to this guy. Like, that doesn't make sense. Fairy Tale Ball. Let's see. Fairy Tale monsters can attack directly. Add a Fairy Tale monster to hand. I don't see it. They run 3 of them, and I still don't get why. What is the connection? This is just bugging me more than anything. Once upon a fairy tale. Read his card. Okay. The first time this card will be destroyed by battle, it is not. Okay. That doesn't do anything. You can only use this effect once per turn. If this card is in your hand, reveal 1 other spellcaster in your hand. You lose life points equal to that revealed monster's level times 300. And if you do, special summon this card. Okay? If this card is special summoned, you can add 1 spell that mentions Regulus, the Prince of Endymion, from your deck to your hand. There. I've read it. I've read it already. That's why I don't see where it gets like tied towards the fairy tale stuff. Let's see. If his name was Prince of Fairies, then sure, we'd have something. Or if you had an alternate like text saying this card's name is treated as, but it's not. So I really don't get it. Still, the Genia card is pretty good. The Longing for Blue Skies card looks good. I just need to figure out how to summon it. Because there's not really a whole lot of cards that specialize in summoning reptiles. No, where was it? Looking at the newly added cards. Oh, because it adds Lacrima of Light. Huh. Okay, hold on. Go over here, go here. Lacrima of Light. Okay. Magistus or Witchcrafter card. Basically, fairy tale cards want to be sent in grave. Right? So 1 spellcaster from deck to grave. Okay. When your opponent activates a card or effect, special summon a Magistus or Witchcrafter monster from your hand or deck. Alright. I understand they're trying to showcase the caster, but I want to see if I can get the hold of this monster that she's fighting. That looks that looks sick. Alright. Now, moving on. Next we're going to check out the new Dark Lord card, Jehuti. The D is silent. If normal or special summon, special summon 1 Dark Lord monster from your deck in defense. Sure. Doesn't negate the effects either. That's really good. Also, you cannot special summon except for fairies. What a cost. If you control a Dark Fairy fusion monster, you can banish this card from your grave. Then target one Dark Lord card or Forbidden Quick Play spell in your grave and add it to the hand. That's really good. Suddenly, you have a card that works with all the forbidden spells. You have another card that works with all the forbidden spells. Dark words there. There we go. It's any, by the way, to special summon. Fair enough. Alright, Forbidden Chalice. Let's see, this one is used to negate monsters. This one's used to either run monsters over or protect your monsters. Let's see, what does this one do? Target one face-up monster, loses 600 attack, but cannot be destroyed by other card effects. More protection. Forbidden Scripture. Monster that battles an opponent's monster during damage calculation. Negate all other effects on the field entirely. And then it ignores any attack or defense increase or decrease. I love how Evening Star leaves the field, but most Dark Lord monsters copy effects from graveyard. Yup. Alright. Overall, this is really good. Alright, look at this. We got Chairman Cambridge. Cool. Alright, reveal this card from your hand. Add one GMX Applied Experiment 55 from deck to grave to hand. Then shuffle this card into the deck. Sure. This card is special summoned by a monster effect. You can target 2 cards in your grave. There are GMX cards and or dinosaur monsters. Place them on top of the deck in any order. Then you can destroy one attack position monster the opponent controls. Because why not? Then we have Return Dino Denis. How many Denines are there? Oh, okay, so are they really counting these as variations of Denine as well? Okay, sure. Alright, Return Dino Denis. Level 1. If this card is special summoned by a monster effect, good luck. Add one GMX monster from deck to hand. During your main phase, you can fusion summon one dinosaur fusion monster from the extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can make all dinosaur monsters you currently control gain 400 attack. It doesn't say until the end of turn, they just gain 400 attack. So that's pretty good. See, what else we got? Wing Karibo Sabastio, level 10. Right. Because Karibo needs to get new support, right? You can reveal this card in your hand and pay half your life points. Add one polymerization spell or fusion spell from deck to hand. And if you do, shuffle this card into the deck. Also, you cannot special summon except hero monsters. Oh, so it's definitely not Karibo support. During your opponent's turn, if your life points are 1,000 or less, you can special summon this card from your hand. Then you can inflict damage to your opponent equal to the highest attack. Well, it's just any control. Well, you'd have to survive getting down to 1,000 life points, but okay. Sure. I could run this in Dinomorphia. This would still count. It would still count. Okay. Let's see. Are we left Shadal? GMX 55th Experiment Report. Okay. Doesn't look like that's a very successful experiment. Fusion summon 1 dinosaur fusion from your extra deck using monsters from your hand or field. If your opponent controls a monster, you can use GMX monsters in your deck as material. Okay, hold on. Alright, let's see. It wants me to use GMX monsters from the deck. None of the main deck monsters are dinosaurs, so I can't use this to cheat out GMX Comprex at full power. Damn. That sucks. Alright, what else we got during main phase? Oh, wait. Yeah. It says you can only use 1 GMX monster anyway. Damn. Okay, whatever. During main phase, banish this card from the grave, excavate the top cards of your deck until you excavate a GMX card, add that to the hand, shuffle the rest into the deck. Sure. Rishadal Windy Karuhu. Man, that's quite the name. Okay. Let's see. Let's first be fusion summoned. You can change any number of face down monsters on the field face up. Then you can count the number of flip monsters among them and change up to that many face up monsters on the field to face down defense. Okay. I guess that's fine. If this card is sent to the graveyard, target 1 Shadon. Grave added to the hand. Sure. Then we're starting to taper off. There's less and less. Dark Lord Golgolek. Oh. Looks stronger than it is. Let's see. If this card is special summon 2 Dark Lord tokens. Sure. I'm not sure why I'm doing that. If this card is sent to the grave, you add 1 Dark Lord card, or 1 forbidden spell or trap, or 1 forbidden quick play spell from the deck to the hand. I'm used to the being spell or traps. Okay. Let's see what else we got. let's see. Tohu Shadal Grista. Right. What is this? What's going on with this guy? Flip, target a non-rock, not itself. In the grave, apply this effect. If this card is sent to the grave by a card effect, you can fusion summon one Shadal fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing its materials from your hand, field, and or grave. Sure. You cannot special summon from the extra deck the turn you activate this effect. Except for Shadals. As you do. Then we get GMX Partner, Solandia. Right. You can reveal this card from in your hand, special summon a GMX monster or one dinosaur monster from your hand. Also, you can only attack directly with GMX monsters for the rest of its turn. If this card is special summoned, you can special summon one level 4 lower GMX or dinosaur from your hand, grave, or banishment. Okay. We already saw those two. Get a lab for GMX because obviously. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects when you normal or special summon a GMX monster. Sure. During your main phase, you can set one GMX spell or trap from your deck, and then place one card from your hand to the top. Sure. And then scrolling down further, we get the last set of new cards. GMX Associate Noma. Imagine this thing here is the main worry about all this. Alright, so she's a reptile. If this card is special summoned by a monster effect, as they do, target one card each from your graveyard and your opponent's grave. Place each card on top or bottom of the deck. If a monster is normal or special summoned to your opponent's field, well, this card is in your grave or is in your monster zone. Fusion summon. Alright. Shuffle materials from field, grave, or banishment. So as soon as the opponent does anything, you get a fusion. Got it. Second. Okay. Let's see here. Next we have Officiating Reverie. Officiating. There's an I there. Hey, this is the thing the one other freaky thing was holding. So this is what she turned. So this is what she was before she turned into that monster. Okay. Let's see here. If this card is in your hand, discard one other card, special summon this. Alright. Discard in your hand, discard one other card, special summon this. Sure. If a exceed monster is sent to the graveyard while this card is in your graveyard, you can banish this card to special summon one zombie monster from your graveyard. Okay. During the standby phase of the next turn after this card is banished, you can target one zombie exceed monster you control, attach this banished card to it. So you're not really, so there's a lot of occurrence there. Right, GMX Suppression Squad. Let's go see some shit. This is clearly an amateur. Alright. What we got here? Beast Warrior. Sure it is. This card's in your hand and you control a GMX monster or a dinosaur. Special summon this. Target one face-up monster on the field. Excavate the top cards of your deck until you excavate a dinosaur monster. Send that dinosaur monster to the graveyard. And if you do, the target monster becomes a dinosaur monster. Okay, then we got Dark Lord Dance. It's a tragic tale. Alright. Fusion summon one Dark Fairy fusion monster from your extra deck by banishing monsters from your hand, field, and or graveyard. Of course. Monster special summoned by this effect gains 1,000 attack. If summoning a Dark Lord fusion monster this way, you can also use Dark Lord monsters your opponent controls as material. What Dark Lord monsters are you giving the opponent? Next, applied experiment number 55. Excavate the top cards of your deck until you have excavated GMX monster and a dinosaur. Lose 400 life points for each excavated card. Then fusion summon a GMX fusion monster from the extra deck using the excavated monsters as material. Also shuffle the rest back into the deck. Sure. Alright, Hero Flash. Hey, it's these cards you never see, and will never see. Like, you'll never see these monsters. Not these days. Like, unless they give a retrain for each of the original heroes, I don't see people playing them. Unless you're just doing a gimmick deck for fun. If your elemental hero monster attacks a defense position monster, it's like piercing damage. You only use one of these effects. Alright. Target cards your opponent controls up to the number of elemental heroes you control. Destroy them. Okay. Add to your hand or special summon an elemental monster, hero monster from your graveyard. Meh. Or elemental hero monsters can attack directly this turn. I imagine that would be the real one to go for. Right. Then we have Fallen Angel in Darkness. Okay. This is always treated as a Dark Lord card. Of course it is. Send a fairy monster from a hand or field to the grave. Special summon a Dark Lord monster from hand, deck, or banishment, ignoring summoning conditions. Alright. Last we have Anti-GMX Final Experiments. Okay. Once per turn, when your opponent activates a monster effect, you can excavate the top 5 cards of your deck. Then if you excavate a GMX card, negate that activated effect. Also place all excavated cards on the top or bottom of the deck in any order. Sure. Okay, so let me just double check one thing. So Comprex. Yeah, it just needs a GMX card effect to do the excavating. It doesn't have to be a monster, so you can get away with using this. Alright. So I'm back. Welcome back! Made it just in time. I just finished looking over all this. Alright. Limited time offers. Oh, right. Did the... No, they didn't resell Dual Pass or anything. Okay, so... Of all this stuff I want to get, we're going to get the for hire thing first because, you know, it goes away fast. It's the first thing that's going to go away. Alright, let's see. It needs me the Fusion, Pendulum, or Link Summon, so I'm not going to use the Archfiend deck. Use the Great deck. Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. Try to force his hand on that. Finally. What is this? Ceremonia. Oh, okay. Well, I was bound to gonna have to deal with that eventually. Okay. This might take a minute. But it's just as well. I've been at this for 2 hours. I'm gonna take a break. This turn is taking a while. Why does it take us so long? Left Twitch. Okay, so you got one negate that I see. What about this? Does this negate anything? No. Just is synchro summons. What about you? Do you negate monsters you control that destroyed by? That's card effects. Okay. So no. Whatever. The wait continues. Alright. What does this do? Pay half your life points, target acquired your opponent controls, destroy it. Okay. Of all cards to grab, I think my own is the best. Oh. That'll do it for try this. Okay. Intel still has a grave effect that I can use. Set 1, set 2, set 3. Pass turn. Of course. That's... We'll just fusion summon here. Wait. If I already did this field negate thing. Guess not. Yep, okay, never mind. No fun allowed. My mistake. Yeah. It's defense. the hell? Oh yeah, I do have a Sinful Spoils trap in my deck. Okay. Here we go. How's your day? Oh, so far so good. Hope yours is doing well too, Dragon. I mean, this duel is going crap. I'm about to lose in the same way. But other than that, I'm doing alright. Ha. Ha. Yeah, that's gotta piss him off. Like, this duel was done, all of a sudden I'm just not going down. Alright, how does this work? Send one monster from hand or field to the grave, target an Alpha monster, then you should control Synchro. If so quite different controls. Okay. What can I do? If I use this now, he'll just negate it. So I'm better using this on his turn. Guess now's as good as time as any to use this. Let's see. We're gonna take... Oh, you know what? This has the highest attack. Okay. Activate this. Duel. Oh, right. If I use this trap, I can special summon an illusion from hand or grave. Okay, so since I can grab from grave, that's good. We're going to grab this. Gargus. Well. Turns the attacking card to hand. Okay. We'll use this. Special summon. Ha! He's not reading. Okay, there. Wesley died. No. This has gotta be annoying him. I had to say one main issue I'm having. I'm not using. Destroy my monster. I'm gonna use this trap card as a straight effect. It's gonna summon it back. Alright. Draw Eye of Illusion. Great. Great card. Great card. Right. Let's see here. What do we got in the grave? Target 1. This card. Target 1 face down card you control. Return to the hand. And I don't see the point. Let's see what you got in the deck. Perfect. I hit a monster. Alright. Use effects. This just has to go to the grave. Yeah, it doesn't have to be destroyed. Perfect. You and you. Grabbing Hekahan's Jalza. Now, my opponent doesn't realize that the duel is already over. Summon Gardos and attack. We're going to activate Hekahan's Jalza. And we're going to add Tartarus to the hand. Then we're activating Tartarus. For another fusion summon. Now you'd think I'd be trying to go for like digging into his extra deck, but nope. See, Hekahan fusion monsters and monsters your opponent you control that were owned by your opponent can attack directly. So we're going for that. We're using Ibtel and this. Summoning Hekahan's Standard. Then activating the effect of the event. This, we're taking one of your monsters, so we'll grab this one. Go into battle, and it can attack directly, so, you know, thanks for sacrificing all those life points. GG's. God, I spent so much time making all those plays, and where they get you? 2,000 life points and being one shot. Talk about a glass jaw. Alright. My deck wasn't the strong. My deck managed to pull the win because illusion monsters can't be destroyed by battle. Oh, cool. Sure. We'll go ahead. I'm hungry. I gotta go. We're not spending all day with this. I gotta eat. Thank you to everybody who was able to join me on this run of Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I will see you all later. Until then, please take care. Oh, right. And also, be sure to go vote on the poll. I should probably advertise the poll on the Twitter account, on the Twitter/X account thing, like when people show up, as opposed to at the end of these. I'll start doing that. Alright. But later.